Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608. Today we're playing Starmade on single player world, and we are modifying a standard lens cap pod, something we're going to use on the Salty Dog server, except I wanted to make it a standard 608 pod. And I know for use on the Salty Dog server, lens cap asked that we kept the basic dimensions and rail placement of the pods uniform, so I'm basically just gutting his and making my own. Right now, I have a little doorway hatch with a, with this logic doodad or storage doodad in the core you can get to easily, and it is full of cargo space. It has some power reactors and some thrusters, because I like having power and thrust in my ships because I'm lazy. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, I do need, however, to decorate the side of the pod. And how am I going to do this? And that's what we're doing today. We are making this pod my own. The decoration and customization, all that good stuff. I did choose not to do the logic sensors. Is this going to be big enough? Huh, no it's not. Oh, yes it is. Hold on. I'm getting there. Oh, whoa, what are you doing? No. Cargo storage, there you go. I just hit X. For those of you who don't know X, if you hit X or whatever they bind it to now, it'll snap you to maybe center of mass. I say maybe because I don't actually remember what it's really supposed to do. There we go, and let's throw some of these on here. And there, and there. There, it's a 608 pod. Now, this side, we're going to be more artsy decorative with this side. Alright, what do y'all think about the power update? You know, I'm assuming by now you've seen the review, or the VODs, the review. I've caught a good chunk of it live, but I haven't watched the entire thing personally. I'm excited for it. Hover tanks and all that good stuff are being proposed. And I think changes in the game are going to be good. Not more than usual. It's going to be good things that come from the new power, I believe. And let's actually wall this off. Mesh. Again, I want to keep these pods cheap. That's why I'm using the standard gray. I don't want to sweat about it. If I lose a cargo pod, they're basically expendable. Now, I am going to worry about it if I lose one that had some sort of valuable payload in it. Payload's not the right word I'm looking for. Valuable cargo in it. But, let's see. You know what? I really didn't need to put that mesh in since I put that pipe. Huh, okay. There we go, actually. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Long-time viewers are saying, ain't that the truth? I am just putting things down to see what they look like. I think having a cutout pod's gonna be interesting. Oh, what actually made me think of that was, our talk was, come on, brain, work with me. Oh no, the way the new cargo is gonna work, that shooting cargo blocks actually does damage to, or takes out cargo. I think that's an interesting choice. And I think I like it. I think it's a good thing. Let's see. Can I do something like that as well? Again, I'm just playing. I don't really have a plan for what's going on here. Okay. And this way you also have a visual indication of the fullness without using the logic. You might be saying, well, isn't this thing going to be vulnerable to attacks? Yes. Like, this thing isn't. It's basically standard hull. A couple shots with a regular laser cannon to tear clean through this. It'll take half a less a second to cut through pipe. But still. Okay. What happens if we do something like that? And I want the 608 side to remain solid. Okay. Without using expensive blocks, I think the most expensive thing is going to be the 608 red paint block. Red paint block, you know what I mean. The red block, actually. This here, oh, yeah, I like this. Let's see. What's another cheap block? Mass rail enhancers. I forget what it takes to make a mass rail enhancer. What's a factory? No, I'm not going to be putting a factory on it. No, that doesn't even let me do that, does it? No, it doesn't. I forget what it takes to make a manufacturing. It doesn't tell you the ingredients for it. That's something I want. I want ingredients in the toolbar here, so I can click something and say, "Oh yes, display modules take 37 Ferrokene and 14 sapson ingots or whatever." That would be nice, unless it's here and I'm just not seeing it. It doesn't look like it is. Okay. I don't want lights on them. Let's see. What's something else? Something decorative fan, girders. Let's grab some of those. Let's grab a decorative fan. I'm just doing things to see what they look like right now. Great. Let's see. And that has one block below it. I think I can mass produce these alright on the server. The mass rail enhancers. I wish there was a better pun or a pun of some sort in there that I could claim. Okay. Let's see about getting this up with some symmetry. Huh. Okay. And again, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just doing something. And I do want something here. And a grate. I have an angled grate. That'd be great. No, no, no. Go away, go away. There we go. And then I find a pipe here. Well, that's interesting, at least. This looks like an engine intake. Nah, I don't like that. It is interesting, though. Nah, that didn't really do it either. Maybe a girder and just girder it up. Yeah, I think I like that better. It almost looks like these pipes are going somewhere, attaching to something, except not that one. Who knows what these pipes are actually for? Maybe they're coolant, maybe they keep the cargo circulating. Don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about the pipes either. And let's actually undo that and that, because I didn't want symmetry on. But I really want to go for that strong industrial look. I think having the exposed pipes is kind of like it. Nice gray pod, lettering, all that good stuff. Let's save this. Prince save as a 608 cap CP pod. This is now a 608 CP pod. And let's see, not the cap pod. 608, not the dread yard. Blocks. Let's see, the most thing is 576 cargo spaces, pipe, mass rail enhancers, pipe trees, rail dockers, 4 rail dockers and blast doors, more pipe. And that's not going to be too expensive, so I can probably produce these in mass. And they have thrusters, so I guess I could produce a bunch of these and send them off as a fleet. You order from 608 Incorporated, we sent a fleet of pods to your door. And no, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Because I don't know about the corner. I'd actually like this to be much more square. But I don't know about the use of corners. Actually, tell you what, I might like that. And so 3, 1, 2, 3. There's 2 like that. And just some exposed power. That's no longer exposed, nor power. We run a pipe up. Hey! Oh, and this one can be a more interesting one. That's the same footprint as the original build here. Alright, I think I like that better. And let's make sure these go around. That's dual pipes there. Let's hop out of this and take a look at it this way. Because cargo pods don't necessarily need to be self-contained. It's not like I'm transporting livestock in these things. They're mostly going to be space rocks. You got to let your space rocks air out. Actually, I think that looks really neat. Alright, I think I like this. With the cutout corners. Basically, this is just holding a bunch of cargo together. And the top here, I don't know, maybe that's space magnets or something, I don't know. Alright, I'm liking this build more and more. And let's... I still have this little area you can't really get into or out of. That's not what I wanted. Now let's save it as a 608 CP pod. Now all that remains is me to upload this back to the server and start building them. Alright. That's been fun. I think I've designed a little cargo pod that I'm kind of proud of. Well, at least it works for now. Alright, I've been JW608. This has been Starmade. I'll dig you cats later.